Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom if you are new here, and in today's video we're going to be playing and testing out the new Nomad Cosmetics New Zealand Stargazing palette. It is so pretty, like the packaging is gorgeous. It matches my nails. Yes, but this is the eye look that I created using the new palette. If you guys are interested in my first impression-y thoughts and opinions, please keep on watching. Alrighty friends, let's get on into this video. So here is the palette. This is the Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette. This is only my second time purchasing from Nomad Cosmetics. This is what the bag looks like. Disclaimer, I'm still a little stuffy and sick. I've been sick forever. You guys already know this, but let's open it up. It actually matches my nails a little bit. Didn't even plan that, but it's like galaxy themed and I love that so much. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I ordered mine on the 16th of January and it is the 19th today, so it shipped pretty quickly. I think it shipped the same day. So this is what it looks like. So pretty. And then here's the back. And then let's take a look. I have not opened this up myself. So there's this little sleeve. Ooh, that is pretty. This is pretty. This is different. This is different than anything that I truly do have in my collection, which is really nice because I feel like sometimes palettes are so repetitive. But I think this is really pretty. Like these shades here, so gorgeous. So I don't know what kind of look I want to do today. I think I want to use like more of the purpley tones today. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm just like looking at this and it's just so pretty. Ooh, this could be a fun one. I'm excited. Okay, let me find a brush really fast. I'm gonna use just like a Morphe brush and we're just gonna swirl off any excess product. I do have a little bit of concealer and setting powder on my lids. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade, this one here. This one is called Southern Lights. And it's just kind of like almost like a peachy pink tone. It's not super orangey, but it has a little pink to it. I'm just gonna put that on my lid like so. That looks good so far. It's working really well as well. I kind of think I want to do like a halo eye. So I'm just gonna like blend this on my lid like so. And then I will start placing the deeper shades so that I can do more of a halo eye look. I've been really wanting to play with like different shapes on my eyes. So instead of like bringing this out, I'm just gonna try to like soften it here and make it more rounded, if that makes sense. So yeah. Okay, I feel like that kind of helped out a little bit. All right, now I think I'm gonna go into the shade Auckland Stardom, I don't know, this one here. And I'm going to put that like right in here. I'm gonna blend it out. Mine isn't gonna be the perfect like rounded look because my eye shape just isn't that. So I just have like almond eyes, so they don't really work like that. But I am going to go in like so. I feel like you're not going to be able to tell like a ton until I get like some darker punchy shades on there. I didn't watch any like many reviews. I've only seen one video about this palette, and that was how I found out that Nomad Cosmetics was releasing this one. So I didn't watch any videos until I finally got mine. So I have not watched any videos regarding this one because I wanted to form my own thoughts and opinions and all of the above. So far, I can say it's better than the first palette I tried by Nomad. I can't even remember what it is. I think it's like the Paradise palette. I don't know, it was like turtle themed, I think. But that was also a while ago, so I don't quite remember what palette that was. I'm just gonna go back over here and really pack that in. So pretty. You can kind of create like a little patch, if you will. Like, we're just kind of packing on the color, like so. There you go. You can see. You can see. You can see. And I'm just going back in with that lighter shade. Well, not the lighter shade, but like the same pink in the inner corner. Okay, now I think what I want to do, there is a little bit of kick up in the pan, but I just blew that away. I kind of want to use, I feel like this could be super pretty on the here, or then I kind of want to use this color here. I think I want to use this purpley shade. Don't know how I'm going to incorporate that, but I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to dip into, palette down. I'm going to dip into this first with a dip in that, see what that ends up turning out like. I feel like I just kind of deepen that up a little bit without it being too crazy. So I'm going to go back into that. I really like how this is turning out so far. Now I'm just gonna go straight into that purple. I'm just going to apply that right onto the lid, like so. I'm gonna go here and do the same thing. So that is what it's looking like so far. I really like that. I'm just kind of keeping in that same little area because I don't want it to go too crazy. And then I'm gonna go right in here, like so. All right, so I think that is where we're gonna be at for the mattes. I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer as per usual, and I'm just going to dispense some of this out. I think my next order from Bella Beauty Bar, I'm going to try their shimmer, their glitter primer, because this is just too messy, and I've gone through so many of these, but they have faulty packaging that always breaks, so it's just pointless to keep trying to use them when they don't work clearly. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty 203 brush, which just looks like this. There she is. And I'm just going to apply some primer on there, and then I'm just going to start where that blank space is on my eyelid. I'm just going to apply the shimmer, like the glitter primer, like that. Okay, so I think the shade that I want to go in with, I don't know, I kind of am feeling this one. I feel like this one's just like calling to me. It is just so bright and pretty that I feel like I just need to. I think I'm gonna go, let's swatch them. How about that? Ooh, they feel really nice. Ooh, this is pretty. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here. This is the shade, this one. That's the shade Southern Cross. Let me swatch that. Like, it's just like a purpley shift, and I love that. So we're gonna go in with this one here. Oh, that is so pretty. Like, it just reflects green, and can you see the reflex in that? Oh, so pretty. I'm truly taken aback. This palette is way better than the other one that I tried. Like, if their palettes are like this, I will definitely be buying them. For sure. Okay. I'm just gonna wiggle that up top there, because I don't want it to be super pigmented down there, like up there, since it's like a darker pigment. It's a lot darker than I was originally expecting it to be, like when I first swatched it, but it's pretty nonetheless. Okay, let's do the other eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over this with something lighter in the center, because this is very pretty, but I also want some more brightness to this as well. Just go in like that. Okay. Dipping back into that same shade. They're just like these really multi-chromatic shades that are just like, the texture is so nice on them. It's just a good shade. Just a good product. I'm glad that I went this direction. I truly don't have anything like this palette in my collection, which is also really nice because I love eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like I'm able to be like, I don't really need that because that's similar to something else that I have. But this truly is like the color story, the colors, like this assortment of colors together. I don't have this, so that's nice. And the multi-chromes, I don't think I have these shades in either, so that's also really nice. Okay, moving on, let's put something in the center. What can I put in the center of this? What does this look like? That's glitzy. It's very like, we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna go for this one. What does this shade look like though? This is kind of Ooh, that's pretty. I think, okay, so I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this and a little bit of this. I think I'm gonna use a mixture of those two because they're both too pretty not to use, but you know, hey. And then I'm just gonna go right on the center like so. I'm just gonna go in with that. I'm gonna go in with this shade. It has like an orange reflect to it, so it's not gonna be like a white base. Ooh, that's pretty. But it's gonna be pretty nonetheless. Okay, now let's work on our bottom lash line. This is where I want to get fun and creative. I want to use the blues. I want to use either this blue or this blue. I think I'm gonna go in with this one, and then I think I want to do this in like the waterline-ish thing situation, whatever you want to call it. I think that would be really pretty. So we're gonna use this shade. Oh, I haven't been saying the shade names, but this is Zealand Stargazing. Look, if I pronounce these names wrong, I apologize. And I'm just gonna go right like so. On me, these are gonna be pretty dark, like blue matte shades. They're gonna be more navy on me versus like obviously lighter skin complexions. They're gonna be lighter. So yeah. I'm just going to take a different brush for a second because I feel like this one's a little damp because my eye is watering. I'm just gonna like so. Okay. Now that I have kind of smudged this out a little bit, I'm gonna smudge it just a little bit more. I am going to take this color right here, which has like a purpley shift to it, like a purpley blue shift. It's called Milky Way, and I'm just going to take that on a brush. See if I can put this on here like so, and I'm just going right over top of that. Then I'm gonna take a small itty bitty brush that actually is gonna pick up product, and we're gonna go right on my inner corners. Not in my inner corners, but like lash line. Okay, so now that I have the under eyes done, for inner corner, I think I want to use this color right here for my inner corner. Okay, I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, and then we will come back and talk about my finished eye look and what I think of this palette so far. Okay, let me take off my little ears here so I can finish out the rest of this video. But I love how my makeup turned out. I love this eyeshadow look. I love the blue. Like, the blue typically isn't my cup of tea underneath my eyes because I always just feel like it's gonna make me look even more tired. but I'm happy to report I love the way everything blended out. Everything looks so pretty. I just honestly, I think that this palette is a really nice palette. I'm so glad that I decided to try Nomad Cosmetics again, because if this was the first palette that I tried, I definitely think that I would own many more. Let's see, how many shades did I use today? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I used 8 shades. Wow, let me do that again just to make sure. You know, I got a double count. Okay, besties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did use 8. So I used 8 shades out of the palette today to create this look. All of the shades that I tried worked beautifully. The mattes blended beautifully. Granted, I didn't use like the black or, you know, a ton of the deep blue, but I did use like these colors here. So they're kind of like in the same color family, so they worked pretty decently together. But a matte purple is very difficult, I feel like, for brands to like really nail down, and I didn't really have any issues with this one. And I also liked because it didn't overtake the pink tones that I had, because I didn't want a purple eye look. But I do think that this is a really nice deepening shade for like the pink side of things. I'm excited to keep playing with this. I think if you're looking into it and want to know if you try it, I think it can be really good, because I do think that you have like some neutral tones in here, but I don't think it's like you have like a richer bronzy gold shade and you have like a pink shade. So I think that even though this palette is more on the colorful side of things, I don't think it's too outlandish where if you wanted to use this more on like an everyday basis for like more of a neutral look, I definitely think you could do so, because you have like a beige here, you've got like a cooler tone shade, you've got this pink, like you have this tone here that's more pinky. So I definitely think you could do something very pretty with this that isn't super colorful if you weren't, you know, wanting to do galaxy-esque makeup every day. But I think this is a really pretty palette. I'm so glad I tried it, and I love the way that my makeup turned out. So I cannot wait to keep playing with this palette, and I cannot wait to keep trying more from Nomad Cosmetics this year. I think that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup look that I created and hearing my first thoughts and opinions on this one. And hopefully I will be doing a palette ranking video at the end of the month about all the palettes that I tried. So if you like this sort of content, please give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button to see more of my face, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.